cool. But it's not, that's that detachment I think Yolanda is talking about.
It
Cool.
is.
Mhm.
I
It is.
remember
Let people be. Let them say whatever they want to say. Who gives a darn?
it's
Who cares?
cool,
Let them
right?
walk out your life. Bigger and better is coming around the corner. Let
That's
it
right.
go.
That's
Let it
I
right.
go.
You
That's
know, I
right.
had to learn that because
Yeah.
I premeditated a lot of things. I would plan it. I really would. I was a mess. I really was.
Lord.
I would plan stuff. So therefore, I planned to do everything I did that night that I had on my brass knuckles and went and found his car and drove it. I stole his car. So, because I had a second set of keys. But the thing is, that was premeditated,
Yeah.
and that could get you in a lot of trouble.
It
So, but like I said, that because a lot of people do plan out to do things like that.
Yeah.
I know I
Absolutely.
did a lot of
Absolutely.
times. Hmm.
My
Just think about
sisters was
when,
notorious for that. So I grew up around girls who
yeah.
would plan to fuck your ass up. You mess with
Yeah.
Yeah,
them, they on point, they going on contact, they
that's
digging you
right. I
down.
had it all
I
planned
grew up with
out.
sisters
Like,
like that.
okay, so if he jumped in, I was going to do this and do this to him.
Had it planned.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
Yeah,
So
I
that's,
had it all
yeah.
planned out. It's sad, crazy. That's craziness.
but you know what? I think that people, I remember meeting a man who told me, he was like, I've been delivered from manipulation. Like I used to manipulate women. I would tell them anything that they wanted to hear to get whatever the desire was. And the more we started to talk, the more I understood this ninja actually did not change. He was
Yeah.
like trying to triangulate me with another woman in a situation. He would like try to like, he was like, and then he'd be like, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I talked to her before. I'm like, are y'all broke up or not? Like, what is all of this? Before you know it, she calling my phone. And,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
sometimes men want to put you in situations
Mm-hmm.
that are unhealthy just to get a rise. And so she was the crazy one out of the two of us. So I was like, y'all got to take me out this group chat. I don't even know how I got here. Like,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people will put you in situations. I said, I'm too grown for this. I'm too old for this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so sometimes people it's part of them to want to whether they're on that spectrum. I don't want to, because there's no therapist on this panel, but of like psychopath and narcissism and all of that. When I read Psychopath Free, I think the book said that like 70%, 75% of the people walking on this earth had like were on the spectrum of like from empath, it gave me all the way to empath to all the way to like psychopath, right? So there
Yeah.
was like this, every like most people are on the spectrum, and so anyway, as you can see, I just be into all the type of stuff, but I think that people don't know that they can. I just want to know, right? Like when I'm dealing with people in these professions, like I remember working with somebody that was a psychopath, and I think that's what led me to the book.